Today is a very, very exciting day for TheAdiposeTV as we have just hit 10,000 subscribers. This has been one of the milestones I've been itching to get to. We hit 5,000, then 10,000, and of course the next one will be 25,000. But I just wanted to make a quick video with a few little fun things as a kind of commemoration of the 10,000 subscriber benchmark. I'm going to show you all of the people that apparently I sound like. I'm going to show you a bit of fan art. We'll have an announcement about a new live show towards the end, and I'm going to have a bunch of thank yous at the end of the video as well. So thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed over the last year, and a boo to the 2,662 people that unsubscribed during the year as well. But as I get so many comments from you guys, and I reply to as many as I can in the time that I have. But over the years, so many of you have said, "Hey, you sound like this guy. Hey, you sound like that guy. Hey, you sound like this." So I thought I would like to commemorate this by putting together a little montage of people that apparently I sound like. So, first of all, loads of you have told me that I sound like Frankie on PC in 1080p. He is a brilliant Battlefield 3 video maker. I love his videos. He's an excellent commentator, and I get people all the time saying I sound like him. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I mean, in my view, we have completely different English accents, but hey, I will take that absolutely as a positive thing about the channel. Apparently, I also sound like Mark Stein. I have to say I don't know who he is, but after a Google search, apparently it's a footballer who I allegedly sound like. Apparently I also sound like Simon Pegg, the guy from like Shaun of the Dead, and he's been in like Star Wars and various things like that. Again, I'll take that as a compliment because he's a funny little chappy. Apparently I also sound like this guy who is LexTube, a very successful YouTuber, and I have to say I did go onto his channel after I heard I sound like him, and okay, yeah, I do. Apparently I sound like that guy from PokerStars. I don't know who that guy from PokerStars is. I don't even know if this is that guy, but hey, apparently I sound like him. Apparently I also sound like Nepenthez. I'm not sure I can pronounce that one properly, but another big YouTuber. Apparently I sound like him, although I am a little bit less beardy and a little bit less hairy on top. I also sound like the robot from Iron Man. Not really sure about that one, but thank you. Apparently I sound like some sort of droid. I don't know if there's some, like, you know, British butler in there somewhere, but apparently I sound like that. Apparently I also sound like Ian Duncan from Community, who is also on the Daily Show, very funny chap. Apparently I also sound like an aeroplane pilot. I also sound like a racing commentator. I also sound like Mark Heap, who is a actor and comedian. Apparently I also sound, according to one lovely YouTuber, that I have the most annoying voice in the world. I have now been told. Obviously I couldn't find an image for most annoying voice in the world, so I went with this from The Fifth Element. Apparently I also sound like my media teacher, whoever that may be. I sound like them. Apparently I sound like Wheatley from Portal 2. Wheatley, there we go. Wheatley from Portal 2. Apparently I also sound like the male version of Captain Scarlet. Now that did confuse the heck out of me until I realised that the Captain Scarlet they were probably referring to was the one from Borderlands 2, and I guess she is British, but but I still prefer this one. I sound like the male version of Captain Scarlet. Hell yeah. I also sound like Richard Hammond. I also sound like Jeremy Clarkson. So the only one I haven't been told that I sound like from Top Gear is James May. Apparently I also sound like Tony Hawk's the comedian. Apparently I also sound like the commentators from FIFA. I don't actually play FIFA, so I've got no idea if that is them, but nevertheless, I guess I sound like them. Apparently, I also sound like a South African. Now, I'm assuming they don't necessarily mean Nelson Mandela when they say a South African, but who knows? Apparently, I sound like one. And allegedly, I sound like the dolphin from Family Guy, and after a bit of research, I discovered that the dolphin from Family Guy was, in fact, Ricky Gervais. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, and also I was told I look like Moss, sound like Moss. Sound like Moss from the IT crowd. Now I don't mind that one because I do kind of do a voice like Moss when I'm doing my Ace Attorney videos. But unfortunately I was told I sound like Moss from the IT crowd actually before I did those videos. So goodness knows. And lastly and not leastly, someone told me I sound like Terry Wogan, who is of course Irish. So thank you for all the confusion and the giggles that these gave me. And if you think I sound like sound like someone else, do let me know in the comment section. Personally, I think they all sound like me. And now I'd like to share with you a lovely piece of fan art, which we have been sent by an awesome little listener called Gina. She sent us this morning. She said she might give us a coloured version at another time, but this is so cool. This has got like a whole mix of the different series that we do on the Adipose TV.
This looks amazing. So what have we got here then?
Well, firstly and most importantly, we have me at the front in the middle, the adipose.
The adipose is taking centre stage. That's just like the adipose, that is.
But hang on, the adipose is not alone. What do we have to the left of the adipose?
It's a clary pose!
We have a little clary pose with a little flower in her head. Now, ironic, I have actually been saying for ages that we need to get ourselves a second little adipose animated figure with either a little bow in her hair, or I quite like the flower. Actually,
I quite like the flower in the hair. That's actually quite me as well.
That is, so that was an idea we had as well, so I'm so glad to see it here. And then we've got some of the other series we make. We've got an awesome Ace Attorney with his finger power.
Who's Ace Attorney?
It's Phoenix Wright. It's a video without you.
You don't make videos without me, do you?
Well, I use completely different voices. None of the voices are repeated in any way, shape or form.
See, and there was me just thinking you were talking to yourself all this time.
Yeah,
you were actually making videos.
That's why I sit there upstairs going out, finger power, I'm in space, all the time. And then look!
Is that Leighton dreaming of some tea?
He's requesting some tea, and Lucy's saying no.
Thrust behind him, isn't
Absolutely
she?
not, under no circumstances. She's standing very close to him, though.
She is, isn't she? I'd move back if I were you, Lucy.
And then, of course, we've got some other series there. We've got The Simpsons. We've got Homer After Some Donuts. And, of course, I make Simpsons tapped out videos, so it's great to have those there as well. And then we've got Rayman coming around to the side, which is a brand new series that we've started working on and we've been looking forward to for ages, so it's great to see him there. And lastly, we have a bit of Claptrap, who I did some Borderlands videos probably quite a few months ago now, but they were quite a big success, so it's great to see Claptrap there, as he is so funny and one of my favourite characters around.
So thank you very much, Gina, for this piece of art. It looks absolutely great.
We loved it. We had a good giggle when we found it. If any of the rest of you want to do some art, or write a short poem about Clary,
short poem,
or maybe a fan story, or
a fan song.
I was thinking like the Adventures of Addie and Clary.
Well, I wonder where they'd go.
Well, I don't know where they would go, but I'm sure it would.
But
be
anyway,
cool.
We're very much appreciative, Gina. For
absolutely,
work.
Gina. Thank you so much. We should write a song. I could take out that music that we have at the beginning of all my videos and replace it with the Addie and Clary song.
We'd need a dance to go with it. Maybe a Rayman shake your belly dance.
Yeah, we'll do something like that. And lastly, a few thank yous. Again, I want to thank all the people in Team Europe, who were the guys kind of really behind my Battlefield videos, especially a guy there called Dave, who really helped my channel get launched right at the beginning by helping to promote it for me. Thank you to all the creators of content that I have messaged, and they have been open to working with me. That goes CJ from Sweet Effects, who helped me put those videos together. Loads of the modders over on the Nexus, who helped me put Far Cry 3 mods together and some of the Fallout mods together. Thank you to all of the tapped out communities, the current TSTO topics, and the tappedout.co.uk. You guys have been really helpful in putting those videos together. Thank you so much. And of course, last but not least, I've got two more. Also Clary, of course, for being so supportive when I was making the channel initially, but now of course she makes so many videos with me, so thank you to her for being there and just making everything just a little bit more fun. All my buddies, of course, that have been in videos with me: Bishy, MGN, Mr. Pix, Mr. Pale, Liam. There's probably a few others as well. Thank you to them, and thank you to the viewers, the people that actually watch the videos, and especially big thank you to those that take the time to like the videos and comment on the videos, because those are the ones that really help the channel grow. So thank you, and I do hope that you have enjoyed the content over the last year. It's taken me a year and a month to hit this 10,000 subscriber goal, and I do hope that the channel will continue growing, because it's a lot of fun to do. And if you've got any suggestions for things you'd like to see, of course, stick them in the comments section. We also thought we might start doing some live shows, myself and Clary, maybe using some of those little kind of fun games on iPad, where it's like a kind of a quiz, or like 4 pictures 1 song, or 4 pictures 1 movie, and maybe kind of doing some group stuff, maybe on maybe next Saturday night about 7 o'clock UK time. That was kind of a suggestion. If you'd be interested in that, again, just let us know in the comments section, and we'll see what we can put together. But yay, 10,000 subscribers, and we will see you soon on some great new content. Bye bye.